Welcome back. Well, let's talk about Jupiter Wagons. Their subsidiaries have been in the news lately. Jupiter Electric Mobility will launch its first commercial EV. Another subsidiary has received a 255 crore order for wheel sets, and the company also has a big capacity expansion plan. To talk about all of this development, we're joined by Mr. Vivek Lohia, the managing director at the company. Hi, Vivek. Good morning, and thanks a lot for joining in. Well, let's focus on the first point. Jupiter Wagons will be launching the first commercial EV, which is Jupiter Electric Mobility TEZ in Indore. Tell us about this development, the rationale, revenue potential, and how do you see things pan out?
So good morning and thank you for having me on the channel. So this has been in the works. The launch of the car has been in the works for the last 3 years. The whole idea was that we were already working with the major OEMs, mainly Tata Motors and Volvo. We were their biggest manufacturers for load bodies and chassis. So the entire idea was that how do we complement the entire infrastructure. So that was the genesis of the launch of our ELCV segment. So finally, yesterday we have launched the vehicle. It is a 1-ton vehicle with the maximum range right now in its class. On road, it is giving a range of about 190 kilometers, and it's got a fast charge where you can charge the vehicle in 1 hour. The payload capacity is also the highest in the segment. We have got a very strong positive feedback from the market. The vehicle will start rolling out to our dealers in this month itself. And towards the end of the year, we plan to also launch a 2-ton as well as the 3-ton payload variant. So this basically covers our entire last mile and mid mile ELCV segment. And that is our key focus.
All right, Vivek, just to reconfirm, in this particular vertical, you have around 75% of the company, right? Of this electric mobility. Got it. And going by all the launches that you said, what kind of revenue potential can you throw up? FY26, FY27, potential margins as well out there, and your peak operational capacity?
So right now for the vehicle business, our capacity is at about 8,000 vehicles. And FY26 definitely, again, to give specific numbers, since we've just entered the segment, to give definite numbers, it's very difficult. Yeah, if you look at the segment, currently the ELCV segment in India, typically about anything between 400 to 500,000 vehicles are sold in this segment. And by all estimates, in the next 2-3 years, you're looking at least a 25% conversion from ICE engine to electric engine, because there is a distinct economic advantage of using an electric vehicle. And especially in the metro markets, you're seeing that the charging infra is developing rapidly. So that is giving a huge boost to the segment. So we expect that in the next 2-3 years, this will be close to 100,000 plus vehicle market. And idea is to be ready with the entire bouquet so that we can aggressively tap this segment. Besides this, again, another key in terms of the subsidiary, the key focus for us is our wheel business, where we are undergoing a massive capacity expansion. We'll be investing close to about 2,500 crores in the next 2 years. We are setting, besides the existing facility in Aurangabad, we are setting up a greenfield facility in Odisha, where we will take the capacity up to 100,000 wheel sets, and of which close to about 50% of the capacity will be exported to the European market, and mainly to our partners, Tata Wagon, who are the biggest manufacturers of rolling stock currently in the European market. So they have a sizable demand for wheel sets. So this is basically going to complement their entire rolling stock business.
Let's talk about some overall targets as well. I mean, I think the original target was doubling revenues to about 600 crores. So as we're almost, about to wind down the year, in terms of top line, where do you think you'll end the year? And what is the CAGR growth that you'll target for, say, the next 1 to 2 years?
If you look at the wheel business specifically, 600 crores which you are talking about is the target for FY26. This year we are going to grow by close to we are going to in FY24 we did a number of about 100 crores in this business, which in this year we will take it up to 300 crores. Right now the only limitation for us is the capacity. So in Aurangabad, from now 13,000 wheel sets, we are ramping it up to about 20,000 wheel sets. In the next 4 to 5 months, that capacity will be online. So that will, the 600 crore revenue target, basically, that will help catapult us to that target. And once the Odisha capacity comes in, you're looking at numbers of close to anything between 2,500 crores to 3,000 crores of revenue just from the wheel business itself.
And which year would that
And
be, when Odisha is fully operational, commercialized?
no, it'll 26 end is when the axle line is going to start, and 27 is when it'll be completely commercialized.
All right. Okay, we will leave it on that note. Thank you very much for joining in and giving us a sense on the business. That's the management at Jupiter Wagons.